Vlad Engadget, and this here is the Samsung Galaxy S2. This is one of perhaps the most anticipated Android devices coming out this year, 2011. The reason for that is that it has a dual-core Exynos processor, 1.2 GHz, and it's also one of the thinner devices. Actually, one of the thinnest smartphone devices that you're going to see coming out this year. It's 8.5 millimeters thick at its thinnest point, which is somewhere around here in the middle. So what we would like to do for you now is take a look at the hardware first, and then we'll do a separate video where we actually take a look at the software and how they've actually customized Android 2.3 with TouchWiz 4.0. At the very top we have your front-facing camera, proximity sensor, light sensor, and the earpiece with a Samsung logo. There's one contiguous piece of glass which covers all of them apart from the earpiece. 4.3-inch Super AMOLED screen, and down here you have your capacitive buttons. You have two capacitive buttons, one here on the left for menu, one on the right for back, and one actual physical button for your home key. Looking around the sides, we've got nothing on this one, just the power button, which is mounted on the side rather than the top, which is more usual. And you've just got a 3.5mm headphone jack on the top, and on the other side you have a volume rocker, and a little hole here which you can use to attach a lanyard if you want to hold on to your phone, which you probably want to do because this is going to be pretty expensive and pretty valuable phone. We don't imagine people want to drop it or lose it. On the back, brand new cover for the Galaxy S series, Galaxy S2 we're looking at here. It has a textured pattern finish. The original Galaxy S had a few issues picking up scratches. This shouldn't have the same problem. Down here at the bottom you have your one loudspeaker, a couple of holes for its output, micro USB port, and a little hole for your microphone there. Up at the top, 8 megapixel camera with an LED flash. What we'll just do here is take the back cover off, take a look inside. Here you've got room for your SIM card, micro SD card slot there, which is pretty much optional because this device comes with 16 gigabytes or 32 gigabytes of embedded memory. And what we thought we'd finish off with is a little size comparison. So put the Galaxy S there, side by side with the iPhone 4. This should give you a pretty good idea of how much larger this handset is relative to the iPhone 4. And if we turn the two of them on, it's a 4.3-inch screen on the Samsung Galaxy S2 and 3.5-inch screen on the iPhone 4. There's a difference in thickness right there. There's really not that much in it. You can't really tell in regular use. However, the Samsung Galaxy S2 does have these curved sides, whereas the iPhone 4 has straight sides. So the Galaxy S2 is actually a little bit easier to handle and to operate. And also we'll throw in Sony Ericsson ARC, Xperia ARC, which will unlock right here. 4.3-inch screen on the Samsung Galaxy S2 again, 4.2-inch screen on the Xperia ARC. The width or the thickness of the two devices. It's really not that much in it. The Samsung Galaxy S2 is rated to be thinner, but at the thinnest point you basically can't tell. The noticeable thing is that actually, in spite of the Galaxy S2 having the larger screen, it isn't any taller than the Xperia ARC. It's just wider to accommodate the extra width. So both of them are actually using their size very well. So there you have it. Sony Ericsson Xperia ARC, Samsung Galaxy S2, and the iPhone 4 size comparison. This is actually a good point to also highlight the viewing angles on these screens, because the Xperia ARC has quite a few issues with colors washing out once you get to an angle, whereas the Galaxy S2 stays pretty much the same whether you're looking at head on or when it's laid down. So now if we just stack all three of them up, just for the sake of having some fun, take a look at the size. Yep, it's a big old bunch of thin smart plugs. So there you have it. This is the Samsung Galaxy S2.